Social Security payment dates for August 2025 have finally been released. And if you receive Social Security, SSDI, or SSI, well, this video is essential viewing. So we're breaking down the full August 2025 SSA payment calendar, including exact check dates based on your birthday, what's changed for August, how the COLA increase for 2025 is still impacting benefits, and why some payments may show up late or even reduced. So whether you're retired, disabled, receiving survivor benefits, or on low-income SSI, well, this directly affects your monthly finances. Now, we're also going to cover how to track your payments, what to do if your check is late, and why this August may be the last higher payout before things potentially tighten in 2026. So let's start with who's receiving this money in August. So the four primary groups are, number one, Social Security retirement beneficiaries. Number two, SSDI, people who receive disability insurance. Number three, SSI, people who receive supplementary security income. And number four, survivors and dependents, including widows, and children. But here's where confusion often starts. See, each group follows its own payment structure. SSI, well, that's handled separately. SSDI follows the Social Security schedule, but can vary depending on when you are approved. Now, retirement benefits can fall on multiple days, and that depends on your birthday and whether you filed before or after May 1997. And if you receive more than one type of benefit, for example, both SSI and SSDI, well, these payments are split between two dates. So now let's break down exactly when those checks will hit in August. So here's your complete payment calendar for August 2025. So let's start with SSI only recipients. Now, your SSI check will arrive on Friday, August the 1st. Now, this is true for anyone who receives SSI and no other Social Security benefits. Now, for people who are filing for SSA before May 1997, well, if you started collecting Social Security before May 1997, well, your monthly benefit will be issued on Friday, August the 2nd. But if your SSA was filed after May 97, it's based on your birthdays. Now, these payments go out based on the date of your birth. So if you were born between the 1st and the 10th, you're paid on Wednesday, August the 14th. If your birthday is between the 11th and the 20th, then you're paid on Wednesday, August the 21st. And if your birthday is like mine, and it falls between the 21st and the 31st, well, you get paid on Wednesday, August the 28th. Now, what happens if you receive both SSI and SSA? Well, if you qualify for both, your SSI payment arrives August the 1st, and your SSA payment follows based on your birthday, as I've just indicated. Now, all payments are made by direct deposit, unless you've requested a paper check or you use the Direct Express debit MasterCard. So just before we take a deeper dive, it is imperative you hit that like button and subscribe so that you get notified the minute we produce another game-changing video that affects your finances. And I promise it will help, and I promise you'll appreciate it. So buckle up and let's plunge deeper still. So now let's talk about delays, because I hate to say this, but they happen every single month, and August, I'm afraid, is no exception. So here are the most common reasons your payment may not arrive on the expected date: bank holidays or processing backlogs. So if the payment date falls on or near a federal banking holiday or a weekend, processing can be delayed by 24 to 72 hours. If you have incorrect or outdated banking information, well, the surprising number of delays are caused by mismatched routing numbers, also by closed accounts or even address errors. So if you've moved, you've changed banks, or you've updated your info recently, double check your SSA profile online. Now, identity theft protections were also included in this. So if your account was flagged for suspicious activity, either by SSA or your bank, well, your payment may be paused pending verification. And I know this is frustrating, but in truth, it's done to prevent fraud. Now, first-time recipients, this is for you. So if this is your first or second payment, SSA may still be processing your claim. Some new recipients experience a 30 to 45-day adjustment window before the first check is issued on schedule. Now, what do you do if it's been more than 3 business days past your payment date? Pay attention, because this is important. Call SSA at 1-800-772-1213, or you can check your myssa.gov account online. Now, this will show whether a payment was sent, and it will provide information on any holes or issues. Now, the 2025 cost of living adjustment, also known as COLA, added 3.2% to Social Security payments starting in January. Now, here's how that continues to show up in August 2025. So retirees saw an average boost of $58 a month. SSDI recipients gained around $44 a month. And SSI recipients, well, they received about an additional $29 a month. Now, here's the concern with that. The 2026 COLA projections are dropping. Early estimates suggest we may see a COLA under 2% for next year due to cooling inflation. So that means August 2025 could be one of your last larger checks before payment growth slows significantly in 2026. And also remember, COLA doesn't always equal a real increase in your pocket. Why? Because Medicare Part B premiums rose this year too, wiping out part of that gain for many recipients. And if premiums rise again in 2026, well, it may eat into future COLA bumps even more. So here's the bottom line. August 2025 payments are scheduled, and you now know exactly when to expect yours. The COLA boost is still helping, but it may not last. Delays can happen, but they're often solvable. So being proactive, checking your SSA portal, updating information, and understanding timelines is the key to avoiding any missed payments. Now, here's a very, very important added bonus tip that will help you. So if your Social Security check isn't covering your full expenses, well, you may qualify for low-income benefits. We're talking about programs like LIHEAP, and that gives you energy assistance. Then you've got SNAP for food benefits. And then you've got Medicare savings programs, or even property tax exemptions in some states. Now, these programs are directly tied to your SSA benefit amount, so even small changes could open the door to more support. So once again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.